President Uhuru Kenyatta said Kenya, alongside Uganda, Ethiopia, Djibouti and Burundi, have contributed to peace, security and stabilization in Somalia through the African Union mission to Somalia, AMISOM. But despite the gains made in the fight against terrorism, President Kenyatta urged African countries to step up their support to the Continental Peace and Security Council to ensure continuous progress in countering terrorism and violent extremism.
Therefore, in order to ensure continuous progress in countering terrorism and violent extremism in our continent, I wish to urge all our AU member states to continue providing the PSC with all the support it may require, be it administrative, military, or financial.
President Kenyatta said to prevent the existence of vulnerable groups that could expose Somalia and Kenya to terrorist attacks, there was dire need for policymakers and leaders to focus on resolving conflict by addressing the root causes, not to cut out emerging threats.
The Kenya government continues to appeal to our brothers and sisters on the continent to also collectively address the root cause and development of violent extremism in the different regions in Africa and enhance levels of cooperation and collaboration with both regional and international partners through capacity building initiatives in emerging counter-violence extremism concepts and practices.
Addressing the meeting, UN Secretary-General Antonio Guterres, AU Peace and Security Council Chair, who is also Egypt's President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi, and the African Union Commission Chair Moussa Faki called for a comprehensive approach to combat terrorism in Africa. The leaders said the transnational nature of terrorism could be best fought through a global approach.
The devastating consequences of the threat posed by terrorism in Africa demand collective and comprehensive action. No single nation, institution or organization can defeat terrorism in Africa or anywhere else. We need a sustained, cooperative and coordinated approach in tackling this menace.
UN Secretary-General Guterres said the UN stood ready to support Africa in the war against terrorism and urged the international community to play its parts as well. Beatrice Gatonyeng-Etich, Channel 1 News Hour.